Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. So I found an article here. Let me read it to you. It's from The Hill. It says Arizona man told black YouTube star he was in a no N-word zone. It's by Jordan Williams. It was published Thursday, October 29th, 2020. So I know what you're picturing. I already know what you're picturing. It's not at all what you're picturing. When I first saw this on YouTube, I'm like, you already know what this is going to... And I'm like, wow, that's odd. But, fitting. So, oh, let me read you this article. An Arizona man was arrested after telling YouTube star Lil AJ Dre in a viral Instagram post that he was in a no N-word zone while trying to film a video. Actually, he said the word. He said, "You're in a no nigger zone." Lil AJ Dre, whose real name is Andre Abrams, shared on Instagram the confrontation he had with a man in Scottsdale, Arizona. As he was preparing to record a video, the Arizona Republic reported that the man was later identified as Paul Ng. It's NG, so I don't know how to pronounce it. So if anybody can give me a tip on that, who is Asian. That's what it said. I saw the video. He walks up and he's like, da da da, and talking about racism. The guy goes, "Well, I'm a racist." It's like, oh, let me read you the article. It was really crazy video. I'm like, that old man, and this dude has to be like in his late 60s. The kid, of course, with a name like Lil AJ Dre, is a young guy, probably early mid 20s. But it was, woo! You got to see the video. The incident began when Neeg approached Abram and asked what he was taking pictures of. When Abram asked the man why he wanted to know, Neeg said that we've had problems here. Abram then asked Neeg if he knew a lot of white men were doing racist things. I guess it's a running problem down there in Scottsdale, Arizona. Which Scottsdale is one of the places black people should stay out of. We have a internal list. See, a lot of people don't know this. Of places black people don't go. Scottsdale is on that list. So Salt Lake City. Abram, where was I at? Oh, to which Nee responded, "I am a racist, and this is a no nigger zone." Abram later turned the camera to himself and said he would continue to record the video and told Nee to step back and warned that he would lay your bitch ass down if you tried to touch him. Actually, I watched the video. That's not really what happened. So they're having this interchange, right? And then Nee goes to physically assault Abram. And Abram warned him, "If you touch me, I'm going to lay you down." It didn't say lay you down. So I'm going to lay your bitch ass out. I saw the video. This article is misquoting. I don't think these people actually saw the video. I think they're going off. Oops, sorry, people. I think they're going off another article. Abram then pointed the camera to the river trading post which Nee claimed as his establishment. Nee could be overheard again saying that it was a no N-word zone. It's not what he said. It's like, see, they're doing this wrong. So who wrote this? Jordan Williams. That sounds kind of like a black name, but a white guy had to write this. See, because when you say, if I walked up and you're in my store and I said, "Hey, this is a no N-word zone," meaning you can't say the N-word. It's different than saying this is a no nigger zone. See what I'm saying? You see the context? You got to put it into context. And since they're not putting it into context, the way I'm reading, the way I'm seeing this, right? If he had just walked up to dude, let's say dude was using the N-word or something for his video or whatever, and he said, "Hey, this is a no N-word zone," that would mean we don't want to hear the word around here. But from the video, that's not what he was saying. Now, if he had walked up to young bruh and said, "Hey, we don't want to hear the N-word around here. We don't want to do it. It's no N-word zone," I think he would have been right for doing it. I think we all need to stop using that word. It shouldn't even be in today's lexicon. But of course, rap music and other things keep it alive and keep it in our language. But really, it probably needs to leave. But the way they're reporting that is no, not right. River Trading Post later clarified on Instagram that Nee had nothing to do with their business. We were merely in the background of this horrible encounter and want all to know that we support diversity, inclusivity, and will do all we can to support the victims of this verbal attack, the store said. The Arizona Republic reported that Nee was arrested on Saturday on 2 counts of disorderly conduct. Over the incident, he was released after receiving a criminal citation. Now, I got advice for Nee. Just move to Seattle. See, because that's a misdemeanor. And guess what? They won't even come talk to you. It's no longer a crime. Just tell me you were having a bad day. You can go around and say the N-word all day if you want to. So go ahead and move up here to Seattle. They got you covered. Oh my God. I didn't even think of this till I read this article. Any white person, including a Seattle City Council member, could walk up to me on the streets of Seattle tomorrow, insult me, call me the N-word, and there's not a thing I can do about it. Wow. Breaking news. The Seattle City Council is apparently racist. They refuse to protect their immigrant and minority population from harassment by white supremacists. There you have it, folks. More proof of liberal racism. They are racist. Because now you're not going to get that protection. Because I can walk into your store tomorrow, call you every whatever racial term in the book, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Not a thing. So, breaking news. Seattle City Council's racist. There you go. Boy, this is something. But I watched this video, and it's really kind of out of hand. But I'm glad I watched it. Now I'm glad I read this poorly written news article, because I discovered, that didn't even occur to me, because you're thinking about burglary or robbery, or, somebody steals your wallet. No, now the Klan that meets a block from down my house, if we were in Seattle, I'm not in Seattle. And you just ain't approaching me with anything, so there you go. Like I said, inside of 10 feet, I'll put that knife work in. Anything outside of that, high center chest, lungs, heart, spine, taking them all out. You're going to need a lot of transplants when I finish with you. But now, the minority communities in Seattle really have no protections from harassment. Because see, if they insult you, it's not a crime. They call you racial names. It's not a crime. Now, if they insult you, or if they call you a racial name, then assault you, then it becomes a federal hate crime. But if they don't assault you, let's say they're calling you whatever race you are, whatever gender you are, say you're think about this, they're also not protecting the LGBTQ community. So you can walk around and just toss out all kind of racial, and this is really disturbing, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I read this article, see? Because reading this article, I'm starting to put this together now. So I'm kind of thinking through it, people, so bear with me. You just put your minority and gay community at risk. At risk. Because these things escalate. One day they're calling you the N-word or the F-word or, whatever. The next day they're assaulting you. Because see, these things build when you don't stop them. Wow. There you go. Apparently, at least, Scottsdale, Arizona is doing something about it. Seattle's doing nothing but allowing it. There you go. Seattle City Council is racist and homophobic. You heard it first here on the Dan Dawson Show, and I say that because they're taking laws off the book that protect those communities from harassment, and there's nothing they're going to do about it. Wow. That is bigger than I thought it was. That little move the Seattle City Council made to take misdemeanor crimes off the book, pretty much. All he has to say is, I was depressed, or I was having a bad day, or, I was drunk, I'm addicted to alcohol. Think about that. That's all he has to do. and he doesn't even get a citation. Not only does he not even get a citation, he's not going to spend a day in jail. Think about that. So, I want to say it one more time. I want to be loud and clear. Seattle City Council, by making this new rule, I know I'm going way off the topic of the original post, is putting at risk their minority and gay communities. If you're a minority, or if you're gay, you're not safe in Seattle now. You're not safe from harassment. Harassment is very serious. I know people where you can say something to them, it sticks with them forever. We all know people like that. Hell, it's happened to all of us. So, wow, think about that. So we'll be exploring more of that. So thank you for watching this episode of The Dan Dawson Show. Remember, like, subscribe, share, do what you got to do.